I can't even gargle Listerine without getting pulled over by the cops. Every time I go out, they stop me and they're like, "Excuse me, sir, where have you been?" "My kitchen bathroom?" Sir, I'm going to need you to step outside your car." "Not again!" Sucks. My friends also make fun of me a lot because I'm 25 years old and I still sleep with my baby blanket. They're always like, "Dude, maybe you should stop sleeping with your blankie and start sleeping with a woman." I'm like, actually, I have slept with a woman once. But sleeping with my blankie was way better. Because unlike a woman, my blankie doesn't talk. Not only that, but if things get freaky in the bedroom, my blankie has way more holes in it. And the best part is it doesn't care which one I choose. I know what you're thinking. This guy sleeps with his blankie? What a weirdo. Yeah, I know. But I blame my parents. See, they didn't teach me how to do anything manly when I was a little boy. Like, they never took me fishing or taught me how to change a tire. If I were ever in a street fight, I'd be screwed. I'd probably stop, drop, and roll. I've actually only been in one fight my entire life, and she kicked my ass. I hate you, Mom. My dad doesn't care about any of that stuff, though. His idea of being a man is having enough back hair to last through the winter without wearing a coat. If that's really what being a man is, then consider my dad Sean Connery. My dad's chest is so hairy, I bought him a GPS just so he could locate his nipples. My dad did teach me some stuff, though, and I gotta give him credit for that. Like, well, he taught me how to wear a yarmulke, and I used that knowledge never. He also taught me how to play baseball, which is probably why I suck so bad. I didn't really care, though. I was too busy just standing in the outfield pretending my cup was a drum set. I got pretty good at it, too. I'd be like, "Dad, look at me!" Son, look at, oh my God! I told you guys I'm a pussy. That's why it's so surprising to a lot of people when they find out that I actually work out on a pretty consistent semi-annual basis. And whenever I do, I always go to the Jewish Community Center because it makes me feel better about myself. See, I'm not an idiot. I know I look like a certain wizard. But compared to all the other Jewish guys, I feel like I'm Vin fucking Diesel. Oh yeah, look at these triceps. God, I'm huge. And the Jew babes, oh, they love me. They're always staring me down, teasing me with the shake weight. The other day, I was doing some bicep thrusts, or whatever they're called, when this girl comes up to me and she's like, "Hey, you. Want to do me?" I'm like, "Thanks. I appreciate the offer, but I know that you're Jewish. Gross." Sometimes after I get done, I'll go downstairs where the basketball courts are so I can get in a few games of pickup. Have any of you guys ever seen Jewish pickup basketball? It's kind of like when old people try to have sex. There's loose balls everywhere and nobody ever scores. It took us 4 hours to finish one game, and we played till 1. You know, I have a lot of Jewish jokes in my act, but the truth is, I really can't stand it when people make ignorant comments about my religion. Like, I have guys coming up to me all the time, and they're like, "Hey man, if you're really a Jew, then why don't you have those curly things hanging from your face?" I'm like, okay, first of all, those curly things have a name. I just don't know it. Second of all, I don't have them because I actually want to get laid. It doesn't matter how rich your family is, no chick's gonna bang a guy with 2 sets of pubes. Most of the comments are pretty ignorant, but some are just downright mean. Like the other day at work, I had this guy come up to me and he's like, "Hey, Jew-ball, you're going to hell because you don't believe in Christ." I was like, "Whoa, calm down there, Adolf. First of all, Jews don't believe in hell. We all go to heaven." But then I thought about it later that night. A heaven full of Jews is hell. Can you imagine what a heaven full of Jews would be like? Oh, these clouds are too too hard. It's too cold up here. Why aren't there any coupons? If that's heaven, then who do I have to kill to get to hell? It is tough being Jewish, it really is. Especially when it comes to marriage. My dad and I have completely different views on it. See, he really, really wants me to marry someone Jewish, but I want to marry someone pretty. I'm not saying all Jews are ugly, but there's a reason there's no pictures in the Old Testament. Could you even imagine what that'd be like? You're looking through, then all of a sudden, oh, that's what they look like? No wonder there was a flood. My mom's the complete opposite from my dad, though. She doesn't care who I marry, as long as she's white. When I was little, my mom used to tell me that relationships were just like dating. You should never mix your whites with your blacks. I was like, okay. But don't worry, my mom's not racist. She just hates black people. But this is the 21st century. I should be able to marry whoever I want, right?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So I said, screw both my parents. I'm going to marry a black Muslim. Yeah. That's right. I'm going to marry President Obama. Just kidding, guys. I'm not that ignorant. I know Obama's not actually black. All right, next slide, we're going to have Jay Stevens.
All right, I'm going to take a second here and address something. Your waitstaff is doing a terrific job of keeping you good and liquored out.